Hey, what's up? I wasn't gonna do any more videos, but the hell with it. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop, as my brother-in-law would always say. So anyways, so, dude. All right, so check this out, man. I'm not a big quoter of the Bible. This ain't my shit, but like, I was talking to my friend, since I say the word shit right before I say Bible. Like, usually I don't quote the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So shit, usually I don't quote the Bible. But I was just talking to my friend from India. Because I got this Indian dude, she's cool as fuck, man. She messages me like every day. She's cool as fuck. So, we're talking about some shit. And shit is the word of the day, by the way, if you want to know. So, I was telling her that there's this one quote from the Bible, because I read a lot of stuff, you know, like I'm huge into spirituality and psychology. And there's this one quote from the Bible where Jesus is talking to these rabbis, and the rabbis are obsessed with power and greed and money and, you know, all this shit. Shit's the word of the day. And Jesus is trying to tell them the word of God. And the rabbis are like, nah, you know, fucking power, greed, money, bitches, you know, like, as Jay-Z would always say, money, cash, hoes. Money, cash, hoes, money, cash, hoes. Anyways, so the rabbis are all about money, cash, hoes, right? And Jesus is like, no money, cash, hoes, rabbis. And rabbis are like, shit, Jesus, no money, cash, hoes. You know, that's what I should do. I should reinterpret the Bible and give you like the Jay-Z version of the Bible. That should be my new thing. Set up a camera every day and just give you the Jay-Z translation of Jesus and the New Testament, the Bible, baby. So, you know, so like the rabbis are all about money, cash, hoes, greed, power, money. And Jesus tries to teach them the word. And they don't want to hear the word. They don't want to hear about it. They're all wrapped up with money, cash, and greed. And Jesus turns to his buddy John, because this part is in John. He turns to his buddy John and he's like, those rabbis, they desire, oh shit, what was it? Oh man, shit. They desire the praise of men more than they desire the praise of God, right? Meaning, most humans are obsessed with how we appear, how successful we are, how much money we have, comparing ourselves to other people. Wanting more. And I was just talking to my friend from India. I'm like, where the hell does that come from? Like, where the hell does that come from? The desire for more power, more money, more success, more fame. Like, more likes on your videos. Like, more followers on TikTok. Where the fuck does that shit come from? It's fucking weird, right? It's like, the other day I made this video. Fucking shit was baller. This shit was fucking insane. I was just like, enter the present moment, and I started to drift, and I cut the video off at like halfway through, and I just like, put the rest on TikTok. And I was gone. I was like, talking and gone. Boom, 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 boom. Talking about being present and all this shit, because I was on. And I was like, fuck. And I put it on TikTok, like 3,000 people watched it, and it got 47 likes out of 3,000 fucking people watching it. And I'm like, oh my God, that shit does not resonate with fucking anybody. It's the fucking way. It's like everything that you need to know to be a human, to not be a human, but it does not resonate with anybody. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? 3,000 people watched this video in the last day. 3,000. And only 47 people liked it. Those odds are fucking massive. Dude, that's insane. That's crazy. So let's teach this now. Where does that greed come from? That obsession with more, success, sex, like wanting to attain things, all this stuff, you know? Where the hell does that come from? This guy named Gabor says it comes from this. When you feel unloved in the womb and when you feel unloved growing up, if you don't feel this loving connection and attachment to your mother, or this loving connection and attachment to your parents, and you don't feel loved by your parents, you don't feel loved by your mother, you feel distant from your mother, like she doesn't love you, or your mother doesn't want you, or your parents don't want you, and you feel neglected and you feel unloved, you are most likely going to become more of an addict later in life. You're going to get more addicted to Netflix. You're going to get more addicted to binge eating. You're going to have more problems with eating disorders. You're going to be addicted to drugs more often. You're going to be addicted to alcohol more often. You're going to be more addicted to never being satisfied, wanting to be successful, wanting to be famous, wanting to be known, because you never got that love from your parents. You never got those attachment needs and love needs met from your parents, so you're going to seek that elsewhere out there in the world when you reach adulthood, or throughout your entire childhood into adulthood. So for me, for instance, I got none of my love needs and attachment needs met. So where do I try to get my love needs now? I get them from just like sitting here and being present and connecting with creation and all things. That's number one. Number two, if I'm not present enough, I start to become obsessed with desiring love from others and like wanting to feel love, because I'm not getting that from within, or if I'm not present, I try to get it from like attaining love from other people, right? But the only problem with that is, like, if you try to attain love from other people, you're always going to have feelings of not feeling good enough, right? You're going to start to compare yourself to other people around you, and you're going to feel like you're not measuring up, you're not successful enough, you're not doing enough, and you're going to start to feel guilty, or you're going to start to feel bad about yourself because you're not doing enough, or you're not taking on enough, and you're letting people down, or you feel like if you want to attain love from others, because if you never felt loved in childhood or in the womb, if you want to feel loved now, you're going to want to do all these things to make the people around you happy, or to get love from those people around you, right? A lot of people that are on TikTok, they might use their looks to attain that. For me, I know that if I'm more jacked, or if I am cleaner shaven or whatever, I might get more likes than times when I'm like scruffy and I gain weight or whatever. So it's just like, maybe, I don't know, who the hell knows, right? But we have a certain set of skills that we could use to attain that love. And maybe from childhood onward, we work on those skills to attain love from the people around us, whether it's looking pretty, whether it's being intelligent, whether it's being good at sports, whether it's being good at art, music, theater, writing, whatever. We attain those skills to get love and praise from other humans, right? Because we didn't get those love needs met or those attachment needs met in childhood. And the more and more you don't get those love needs and attachment needs met in childhood by your parents or your mother, or when you were in the womb, the more you are going to be addicted to taking on more or wanting more when you become throughout childhood into adulthood, because you never feel whole inside, because those love needs and those attachment needs were never met in childhood, right? So your major focus in life now is going to feel whole, to feel something, to not feel numb, to not feel empty, to not feel lost, to not feel unloved, but to feel loved. And how are we going to feel loved? By getting good at things, by being praised by people, by getting lots of likes on our TikTok videos, by getting lots of followers on TikTok, by getting reposts on TikTok. So like, it, and if we can't work our magic on people, well, what do we do then? What if we don't have any skill sets to get followers and to get likes? Well, we play video games. We detach and we watch Netflix. We get addicted to things like Netflix, video games, things that make us feel good, things that make us escape, like drugs, binge eating food, drinking alcohol, wanting to get attention from others, entering relationships by getting love from other people in relationships, even though they might not be nice to us or they might be kind of mean to us, like anything to get that love. Because we did not get that love in childhood or in the womb. And our attachment needs and our love needs were not met in childhood or in the womb. And that's a big factor in who you become throughout your life. All right, thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day today. Much love. And Gabor Mate, comments.